Hi, I'm Jackie Daylor, and before I became KPMG's National Managing Partner of Audit Quality and Professional Practice, I worked in various roles in the firm. And along the way, I've met many people I've learned from and I think highly of. And I want to introduce Ian Wildenborg and Laura Blomberg, two people that I've spent a lot of time with along the way. And they're joining me today to discuss mentorships and why it's important to have these relationships for both professional and personal growth. And so let me start by just asking, what's the benefit of a mentoring relationship?
Yeah, Jackie, it's a great question. I think where I look at my career and think about where mentorship has benefited me, it's really the outside perspective. It's not somebody that I work with potentially directly every day. It's somebody that can offer me perspective either on what I'm doing and from my current engagement activity to maybe what my long-term aspirations are and how I can navigate my career path as I grow professionally and learn more about what I want to do and kind of what I want to be when I grow up.
You're going to grow up?
At some point.
Laura, how about you?
Yeah, mentoring has been instrumental for me, and I've had the benefit of being mentored not only by you, Jackie, but by Ian and various others. And one thing that I've really enjoyed from mentoring is getting different perspectives, like Ian said, but from a wide range of people on a wide range of topics. One thing, Jackie, you've always said to me is you can't just have one person and try to be like that one person. And I've had people in my career where I really respect how they value their home life and how they integrate that to their professional life, or how they develop their technical skills or their client skills. And I've really appreciated the benefit of learning each of those skills from all of those people and trying to apply that to myself.
Yeah, and I think that's great. And also, as you look at a mentoring relationship, usually the mentor gets a lot out of it too. I know I've benefited from that with both of you. So if you were going to give some advice to people who are looking to be mentored, that mentee, what should they look for and do in the relationship that helps it grow and be a better useful tool for them?
Be open, be honest about what you're looking for, be honest with the questions that you have, but then be willing to take the feedback. A mentor is not necessarily your best friend. They're not going to always just pump you up with the positives. They should be challenging you, and they should be telling you, hey, you need to do this, or you need to push in this area. And to accept that is really the key, I think, to being mentored.
I think, Jackie, the other side of that is a relationship has to be somewhat natural. If you're thinking about getting into a mentoring relationship or starting a mentoring relationship, don't just pick up a list of people and point to it and say, this is the person that I want to be my mentor, because the likelihood of that working out is really low. You have to have somebody that you've got either a start of a relationship with or somebody that's you're seeing that they would invest back into you. Yeah. I think that two-way street, that investment into you and you investing into the relationship is really important, and that can only come naturally. It can't come from a forced, I'm picking one person to do this for me. So Jackie, maybe a question for you is we think about our relationship with you and certainly other mentors that we've had over time. What do you look for in your mentees?
Yeah, I look for energy, right? I mean, people that want to do more, to see more, and that are willing to have that difficult interchange that you talked about, which is, hey, that's not right for me, or let's have an honest conversation about how this looks in my world and how I want to do it. And so for me, a lot of the mentees that I've had over time, or as I look at where I was in a mentoring relationship, it's been about that transparent conversation and building out something in an honest way that takes you to that next level. You want that energy and the passion for doing more.
Jackie, have you ever had a great piece of mentoring advice that you could share with us from your mentors along the way?
Yeah, I've had a lot of great mentors along the way and a lot of good advice that each of them has given me, but one thing that always comes to mind is the concept of marathon versus a sprint, right? Don't get so caught up in everything changing immediately. Don't make decisions in the heat of the moment, if you have a crazy day, but just move forward and take it, take a breath and remember that it's a long career that we all have, and there's a lot of opportunity. You just have to be patient with some of it. So I think that's probably the best thing that I've got in my head from mentors. So thank you both for sharing a little bit about your mentoring experience. And we are totally invested at KPMG in our people, and we want to see people excel, both at home and at work. And that's one of the reasons why we are KPMG proud and auditor proud.